What's going on, team? Looking at the market, what's today? Tuesday. On Tuesday, looking at the SPY over here, you can see that we basically bounced from oversold levels. RSI kind of double bottom over here. So we kind of see what's going to happen. MACD's crossing up. We're still below divergence. Powell is supposed to speak today at 10 o'clock. So let's see how that goes. Right now, we are trying to get above the SMA. So that's going to be the area we want to watch. We want to see if we get above 468.40. Once we start to get above 468.40, in my opinion, I think that we could possibly start going to 472, maybe even higher from there. If we start to come back down, want to watch to see if we get below these ranges, that 464 and 464 with some type of support. And you don't want to really short from the SMA down towards the trade line. So watch for that 464.80 break, and then we could start getting down towards that 459 or 460. As for the other stocks, let's talk about Tesla. Tesla actually had like a $40 bounce from the low yesterday. Amazing bounce. Want to see if it holds. 180-day is crossed up. So we want to see if it basically goes from 1076 and we could start going to 1090. From 1090, we could start going from to 1121. So watch for that. If we start to get below the trade line, watch for that break of 1050, which is going to be the break of the trade line and the SMA, which should be like a huge turning point for the stock. And then we should start pulling back down towards like 1026. Next one we're going to talk about is Apple. Apple bouncing off that SMA. We talked about that SMA possibly being some type of support. You can see Apple bounced off the SMA, pushing up, need to break that 174 level, 174.80. And then we could start pushing up towards 177. If not, for a short position, I don't trust Apple to the downside right now. Only if we get below 171, then we could start going down towards like 168 and lower. Nvidia, looking at Nvidia's been taking off before this whole drop off. Looking at the MACD crossover over here on the 180-day, looking like it wants to push up. I want to see if it basically holds above 277, and then we can start pushing up towards 284. If not, watch for the break below the trade line at 273, down towards that 268 for a short position. Next one, we're going to talk about Lucid. Lucid has those possible deals and new factories building around the world. So I want to see if it breaks out from this SMA zone over here. To be honest, we could move this line to above these candles, which would be above that SMA break. You kind of see it looks like a ascending wedge pattern over here where we're making higher lows and we're holding our strong resistance. We could see a possible breakout from Lucid over here. Watch for the break of 42 or $43. Then we can start pushing up toward that 48 range. If not, and we start to pull back, watch for the $40.90 break, and then we can start pulling back down towards 37. Last but not least, let's talk about Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo does have earnings this week, so definitely want to keep it in mind. You can see we had that monster run from 47.90 to 56.06. We're finding some type of resistance. Looks like a double top, so we could have a possible pullback. Watch for the break below 55, and we could start getting down towards 54, and then we could start getting down towards 53. Contracts are super cheap. If we break 56, then we can start pushing up towards 57, then 58. RSI is overbought, so I'm leaning more towards the downside. So be cautious with this one. Overall, market is looking fake strong, fake weak today, so definitely want to be cautious. You can see we're trying to struggle to hold above that SMA. Key is that we need to hold above that SMA, find some type of strong volume before we could actually start pushing up. That's going to be it. If you guys have any questions, you guys notify me, message me on Instagram. If you guys have any stock picks that you guys want to take a look at, put it in the chat room. You guys are very shy to put stuff in the chat room. If you have any stock you want to take a look at, I'll take a look at it for you, but just put it in the chat room. This way you bring that availability to everybody. So that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys all have a green trading day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.